Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'll be showing you guys how I did these pink and white nails using the reverse method to do an extended nail bed. So if you guys would like to see how I did this, please keep on watching. Okay, so going right into it, I started with my practice hand already prepped, and I am picking up a kind of medium bead, and then I will dab the back side of my brush on a napkin to get rid of any extra liquid that may be on that bead, so that when I place it on the nail bed it's not running all over the place. So as you guys see, I did place it on the nail bed, and then with the belly of the brush I will tap it around the cuticle, placing it around the cuticle and just tapping it into place. And so I'm just kind of tapping it, letting it set up a little bit, and then I will go around the sides to start making my smile line. And I was going for kind of like an elongated smile line. So that's what I do. I just kind of use the tip of my brush, go around the sides of it, trying to elongate it. And this clip is playing in real time. It is not sped up at all, so you guys can see kind of how long it takes to do the one smile line. And so here I am just kind of letting it set up a little more so that I can shape it into place and to the shape that I want. So I just keep going around the sides and dragging the acrylic down, kind of pushing it in, trying to create kind of like a little wall or a little barrier, so that when I place my white, it meets the nude and then it creates the really nice smile line. And there's no need to go back in and file that smile line, because what you're trying to do is perfect it as best as you can so that you can avoid going back and filing, and that will save you a lot of time. And on this next clip that you guys will see what I mean by creating a little wall on the edge of your nude. So here I am showing you guys this other clip on the middle fingernail, also in real time. So picking up my bead and then dabbing the back of my brush on the napkin so I can get rid of any extra liquid. And then once I place it, I just kind of push the acrylic up close to the cuticle, just kind of tapping it into place. And then once the cuticle is where I want it, I will go around the sides and start making my elongated kind of oval shape to create the nail bed. So I like to go around the sides using the tip of my brush and just kind of cleaning up those lines, trying to get it as symmetrical as I can. And you really want to look at your nail straight on so that you know that you're getting the perfect smile line and it's not like more down on one side or too high on the other side. So it's really good to really pay attention to those little details, because it will make the biggest difference once you apply your white acrylic. And once the acrylic has set a little bit, it really makes it easier for you to go in with your brush and really try to perfect those sides, and just using the belly of the brush and the tip of the brush to really get in there and push it into place, and that way you get the perfect smile line. And on this next clip, I flipped the finger over again so you guys could really see it from the side, and so you guys can really see how the nail bed looks from the side view. And here I am again getting rid of the extra liquid on the back of my brush before I place my bead, and then placing it on the nail bed, using the tip of my brush to push the acrylic by the cuticle, and then going around the sides with the tip of the brush as well. And you can get rid of the extra acrylic if you want to. I just placed it back on the nail because I felt like I still needed that acrylic there. But just kind of going around the side, trying to perfect that line. And as I'm going around the side, I'm trying to keep in mind to create kind of like that ledge or that little wall, so that it creates that nice smile line, and so that it's nice and crisp. So here I am just kind of going around the sides, trying to really perfect those and trying to make it as even as I can on both sides. So really looking at the nail straight on so that I can get a good view of the lines, and seeing if I need to push it in on one side or another. And then once I'm happy with it, I kind of just tap the top of it a little bit to make it a little bit flat so that I can have that really good ledge or the wall. And also another tip that really helps me is whenever I do place my bead on the nail bed, it's always good to tilt your fingers downward so that the acrylic flows down instead of flooding your cuticle, and that will really help you as well. And also not having your beads too wet. You want them not dry but not too wet, so that you're able to really maneuver the acrylic and really move it how you want to and place it the way that you want. And here I'm just showing you guys how all of the nails look with the nail beds already extended and done. And next I will be going in with my white acrylic, and same thing with the white. You really want to have it a good consistency, so you don't want it super wet or else it will be just running all over the place. But you don't want it super dry either, because you still want to be able to move it and then shape it into place. So what I did is grabbed a small bead and placed it up by the nude where the little ledge was, or the little wall that I was telling you guys about, and placed it right there. And then with the belly of the brush, moved it around the side of the side wall so that I can really get it into place. And so here I'm just placing another bead close to the nude, and then using my brush to really push it into place and push it next to the side walls. And if I do get it on the skin, I just clean it up. And then if it does go on the nude a little bit, you can quickly go in there and just kind of smooth it out and brush it off of the nude. So what you really want to focus on when you're applying your white acrylic is really getting it nice and tight next to that nude, so that you get that really crisp line, and that way you don't have to do any extra filing. So if you do get it on the nude a little bit, you really just want to go in there and just wipe it off the nude, and that way you get that really crisp smile line. And so here I'm just showing you guys what the finished nail looks like once you've applied the white, and then the side view, and you guys can see how the white meets the nude, and where the little ledge and the wall was, that is now covered with the white. And here I am again, just going in with my white, getting rid of any extra liquid that may be on the brush before I place it on the nail bed. And next I will be placing it near the nude, near the free edge of the nude, and then using the belly of my brush and the tip of my brush to go around the sides of the nail bed to really get it in those little tight corners, and then cleaning up my smile line so that it's nice and crisp. And if you ever feel like you need to add a little bit more white just to make it more even or something, you can always go back in and add some white and then just kind of feather it down. And just clean up your smile line so that it always stays nice and crisp and you can avoid doing extra filing. And so here again, I'm just placing my white really close to that free edge of the nude, and then just getting it into those tight little corners and just cleaning up as I go, and really cleaning up my smile line so that it stays nice and clean. And here's how the nails look like after I've applied the white. And next I will cap all my nails in clear. And the reason why you want to cap them in clear is so that when you go into file, you don't accidentally get rid of that perfect smile line that you worked so hard to get. So you want to make sure that you cap those nails so that when you file, it protects that smile line. And then once I'm done applying that clear and the nails have dried, I will be going in with my e-file and my 5-in-1 drill bit, and I start on the sides of my nails as always. And I felt like this nail was a little longer than the rest of them, so I did shorten it a little bit. But I always start on the sides and then I work my way up around the cuticle, trying to get that cuticle nice and flush to the skin, and then I will go down the nail trying to make it as even and as smooth as I can. And then once I'm done with my e-file, I will go in with my hand file, and this is where I like to perfect my shape really well. So I always start on the sides of the nails and try to make them as even and as straight as I can, and then I will tilt the finger down and work on the tip of the nail to make it as straight as I can. And then once I'm done with that, I will go in with my buffer and buff all the nails out to make them nice and smooth. And then I will clean up all the dust, and for the top coat I am going in with Koopa's gel top coat and curing that for 60 seconds. And I did want to add a little design on the ring finger just to add a little something to the nail. So I'm just going in with some hot pink gel polish and a detail brush. And I'm just creating 2 little hearts, and I will be adding some glitter to that before I cure it to create little sugar hearts. And once I'm happy with the hearts, I will pour glitter over them before I cure them. And before I place it in the lamp, I do just dust off the finger a little bit to get rid of any extra glitter. Once it's cured, I dust off any glitter. And so here's how the design turned out, guys. I hope you guys like this. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.